information fresh. I want to keep it fun. And the whole conversation today, guys, get this. The whole conversation today, like my sole intention of sharing today is to literally get you guys into the driver's seat of your business, get you into the driver's seat of your life. Like that's literally the context of what I'm going to be talking about today. And I have a couple of slides that I'm going to be sharing here, so you guys are going to be able to see what I'm talking about. But first and foremost, right, I'm going to start it off with a question. How is the market? Right? Natalie, if I ask Natalie that question, she's going to be like, it's on fire, right? She's like, I'm rocking it. Right? But let's actually look like what's there for you guys. Put it in the chat. Like, how's the market? Is it great? Is it okay? Like, what are you guys thinking? Like, how's the market? I want you guys to engage, by the way. That's why I wanted to do this a little bit differently. So please type it into the chat. How is the market? Fire. There we go, Mr. Mejibar. Let's go. Fire, right? What else? Who else has something to say? Anything else? Type it into the chat. How's the market? How's the market? All right. I want you guys to chime in. Whichever way, there's no wrong answer, by the way. There's no wrong answer, right? Hard work pays off. It's picking up. Yes. Got a contract this week with the buyer. The market belongs to those who market. Yes. Fire in North Carolina. Let's go, Ben. Good to see you in here. Guys, if you guys need an awesome North Carolina agent, Benjamin crushes it out there, by the way. And then Rashad lifting back up. I have a couple of buyers, but not quite ready, right? Okay. So, right, we're going to get a mixture of different responses, right, when we get that question. And one of the things that I always do for you guys every single week is keep you guys, focused on what the numbers are. By the way, because we do have people here from everywhere, right? We got people here from all over the US, literally. I'm going to go over the market update with what the numbers are, but keep in mind that I am using a magical tool called the MLS, okay? You guys all have access to this stuff. You guys are going to be able to get actives, pendings, back, everything that's happening. Letty got 8 pre-approved buyers. Let's go, all right? So from everybody's perspective, we can get so many different answers, right? But this is the reality. This is what happened just in like these 5 counties that I'm keeping track of. Again, if you're not in one of these counties, just take some time after this conversation and look at the actives, the pendings, the close, the average days on the market, the average sale price, what happens as far as expireds. Like, look at all of this stats, right? And if we look at, LA, we got 1.2 billion in LA, we got 650 million in Orange County, we got 250 million in San Bernardino, we got 352 million in Riverside, and we got 641 million in San Diego, right? So again, right, I asked the question, right, how's the market? Everybody's giving me really positive responses, which I absolutely love, because a lot of you guys have been tuning in and looking at what the reality is. But some people are still catching up. They're like, no, they're listening to the narrative of the media. They're listening to whatever it is, right? But we know the truth every single week because I'm keeping you guys up to date. So this, again, is a great way for you guys to create some content around this, do a market update on social media, do a market update, email all your customers and tell them about the stats, because this important information is going to help you to set yourself apart, right? This is how you're going to assign listings. This is how you're going to open escrows. And I shared this last week, actually earlier this week. My brother just bought his first home this last week. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. So I believe in this real estate market. I believe in this industry. No matter what is happening, like my brother literally asked me the question too. He said, bro, do you think I should buy right now, right? Do you think I should buy? How is the market? I'm like, well, this is what's showing up. I said, I see market, continue going up. I see a lot of sales, right? And I said, you're going to date the rate and marry the house anyways. Do you love the house? Yeah. He's like, how much were you paying in rent before? What are you going to be paying in a mortgage? I'm like, just buy a property. So he literally just got keys, and I'm so proud of him. He just got his keys to his first home. Right? And he's my little baby brother. So I'm so proud of him. So again, right, knowing this information, I can properly advise somebody in my family. You can properly advise your customers, but that's really what you guys want to do. One of the things that I really want you guys to focus on, guys, is focus on your habits, because again, knowing the numbers, knowing what's available, knowing what's possible, I want you to focus on what your daily habits are. That is the most important thing, by the way. Everything else that you guys focus on, everything else about the market, the interest rates, the economy, everything else, it's just noise. I want you to focus on what is your daily habit. What are you doing as far as calls? What are you guys doing as far as following up? What are you doing as far as lead generation activities? Those are the habits you want to focus on. By the way, interesting stat, right? After the age of 35, I don't know if you guys knew this, but after the age of 35, 95% of who you are is 100% a program. That means that you're at set habits after the age of 35. 95% of your living reality, everything you guys do on a daily basis, you wake up on a certain time, you eat a certain type of food, you drink a certain type of drink, you brush your teeth the same way, you put on the same shoe, you put on the first leg on your pants. Like, you're doing everything because everything is on autopilot. So we have this genius structure in our mind, right? That's helping us to automate a lot of these things. But the one thing is that if we don't have the proper habits in place, these habits might also be working against us. So we got to understand that we got to pay attention with the 5%, right? Because I already told you guys, 95% of who you are is a habit. So therefore, you got 5% of who you are to truly shine through and literally say, like, you know what? This is what I'm going to decide for my reality. This is what I'm going to decide for my business. And this is why I believe so much, by the way, guys, I'm waking up early, because I believe like you kind of get a head start in like that thinking, right? You get ahead of your habits, and that's what you really want to do. You want to get ahead of your habits. And one thing I shared last week that was kind of like, you know, people were like, wait, what do you mean? By the way, you can't get rid of bad habits, right? I just wanted to give you guys a reality check. You guys cannot get rid of bad habits. So what am I going to say next, right? You can't get rid of bad habits. You could only replace them, right? So if you have a bad habit, if any habit, right? Maybe it's like chilling on the couch and watching Netflix for 2 hours, or, you know, whatever the bad habit is, you can't get rid of it. You can only replace it. So I want you guys to think about the habits that are not helping you to get to where you want to get to, and replace them with a habit that is going to get you to success. Right? One of the things that I always talk about, and I share about this every single week, because I think you guys still forget this. Every single day, no matter what, the most important thing for you guys is to do 2 appointments. Like, no matter what your day looks like, you can't end your day without having at least 2 appointments. And I don't care how you get it, by the way. You can go door knocking, you can go prospecting, you can reach out to your SOI, you can work with a referral partner, whatever you choose to do. But I want you to not ever end the day without having at least 2 appointments, because again, that's an ingrained habit. By the time it hits 11:30 for me every single day, my 2 appointments are done, because I have that as a standard for myself. I have that, like, I'm already like working it since the morning time. So have that habit, right? And this is a very, like, again, simplicity is what's going to allow you to keep something permanent. 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. I'm also doing a call every day at 4 o'clock for 15 minutes. It's called the 2-10-40 accountability call. And all you got to do is show up and just say, did I do the 2? Did I do the 2? Did I do the 2? That's it. I'm literally going to get a shirt that says, did you do the 2? Because I really want you guys to focus on that. Did you do your 2 appointments, right? Every single day. And again, I've talked about these numbers, but look at the numbers, right? If you, let's just pretend like you do your 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. Let's just say, based on the numbers that I shared with you guys, $800,000 is the average price, and you got a 2.25 average commission. That's $72,000 that's coming into your household every single month. And even if you only convert half of that, that means it's an additional $36,000 a month. And obviously adjust it based on your price range. But I want you guys to understand that this works like 2-10-40, 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. If you guys want to tune in and you want to add it to your calendar, I want you guys to email admin@letsgrowmovement.com with Miss Terry, and she can add it to your calendar so you can get a reminder. So this is what I want. I want to give you guys a reality check here too, guys. This is one thing that I want to share with you guys, and this is me being 100% transparent, okay? I am telling you guys every single week that 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month work, right? This is my calendar, guys. Last week, I want you guys to see this. How many appointments did I have last week? 39. How many events did I do? 30 events. I did a total of 69 events last week. That's on average 13 appointments. on my calendar every single day. And here's my calendar, like literally, right? I want you guys to notice my haircut is in my calendar. My car wash is in my calendar, right? Even my date night is on calendar. Like literally what time I wake up, what time I go to the gym, what time I'm practicing, what time I'm doing my calls, like everything. I am showing you guys this, not to brag and not to show off. I'm literally telling you, this is what I'm running. I'm running the 2, 10, 40. But the compound effect of you doing this over time, 6 months from now, you're going to just be booking appointments on automatic because it happens automatically once you build up the momentum, right? So whatever you're thinking about, I want you guys to stretch yourselves a little bit. This is why I wanted to show you guys my calendar, right? 69 events. And I still got some empty slots in here. I want you guys to notice that I still got some empty slots. I'm still hungry for more appointments. I want to do 50 to 60 appointments every single day, like no matter what, right? So this is just like, I want you guys just to take a look at that. Does your calendar look like that? It probably doesn't, and it's totally okay. And if it doesn't start off like that, I'm going to give you guys some advice, okay? And some tips and some pointers. I got coached like this. I've been doing this for 18 years, but I got coached initially to time block 3-hour chunks of time. That's what I started off with, like, 3 hours chunks of time. Okay, I'm going to do 3 hours of lead gen. I'm going to do 3 hours or 1 hour of follow-up, right? But I was doing like bigger time blocks. And then what I started to do is I started to dice it down to an hour. Then I started to dice it down to 30 minutes. Then I started to dice it down 15 minutes. You want to create it like that, but get into the habit. Again, why I started this conversation with habits, because this is a habit for me now. It feels weird if I don't have my calendar filled up. It feels weird. Like I'm like, no, I need to get into more appointments because it's a game. I want you guys to have fun with this, by the way, right? So this is, and by the way, I'm using Google Calendar. This is a free tool, right? I don't want you guys to spend a bunch of money on some like crazy tool. Google Calendar, literally. It keeps me up to date. It tells me where I got to be. It tells me where I got to go. And by the way, you guys might be thinking like Leo has no freedom. I got more freedom because of my calendar. It's counterintuitive in the mind. Our mind tells us that, hey, if I have everything super structured, I got less freedom. No, if you have everything very structured, you got more freedom because you know what you got to do. And I can bring my best. I know what I'm doing every hour of the day. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions. And this is where I want you guys to reflect, and I want you guys to write this down for yourselves. And I want you literally to do this right now, right? How much do you make per year? I make how much per month? I make how much per week? I make how much per day? And I make how much per hour? I want you to write this down. I want you to reverse engineer it. I want you to literally pause. Like, just don't listen to what I'm saying. I want you guys to literally pause, write this down right now on a piece of paper or somewhere. I want you guys to literally like, I make this much per year, $500,000, $750,000, $1 million, whatever that is for you. I want you to write it down. Because again, Joe Dispenza says this all the time. It's easier to forget than it is to remember. We forget, guys. Like, this is exactly why I repeat a lot of the same stuff all the time, because repetition is the mother of skill, right? So are you guys writing this down? Are you guys writing down your yearly goal, your monthly goal, your weekly goal, your per day, your per hour? I want you guys to really write this down. I want you to be clear. We have something in our brain, which I've talked to you guys about in the past, the reticular activating system. Right? If we tell our reticular activating system, this hardware that we have within our brain, that this is what I want to make per year, per month, per week, per day, per hour, guess what's going to happen? Your brain is going to be hyper-focused looking for opportunities. So I want you guys to write that down. I sell, how many homes are you selling per year, right? I want you to write this down as well. Take some time to do this. I sell 40, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 homes. How many homes are you selling on a yearly basis? Start off with that, right? And then you're going to go and divide whatever you're going to sell in a year. You're going to say, this is how many I'm going to sell in a month. And this is how many I'm going to sell a week, right? This is what I want you guys to do. Again, there's no right or wrong. This is exactly what you guys want to do. This is your goals, right? I'm not telling you what you should be doing, but this is my thing too, guys. If you guys are doing this business and you guys are truly passionate about it, I encourage you guys to be in the top 1%. Like, come on. We're not doing this just to like get by. We're here to thrive. We're here to crush it. And I'm sure that you guys all want to accomplish your greatest dreams. And it's going to come from you being absolutely obsessed and clear. These are some affirmations that I wrote down, which I'm going to just read to you. You guys can read through them as well. But every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter. All I need is within me now. I have perfect health. I am healthy and fit. I love myself. I am a great leader, speaker, motivator, and negotiator. I am a great communicator. I am a top producer. I am a multi-million-dollar producer. I am in the top 1%. I attract amazing people to my life every day. Obviously, I got a bunch of amazing people in my life here, right? I am energetic and enthusiastic. I am a great communicator. I am a magnet of opportunities. I am a master of my finances. I am a money magnet, right? So go through these, take a screenshot, right? This is what I do. I believe in affirmations so much, guys. I literally have been saying affirmations in my car by myself like a crazy person for like 20 years, right? I believe in this. Use these, borrow these, or use your own. This is another thing I want you guys to remember. Whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on expands. So if you guys focus on lack and scarcity, guess what's going to expand? Lack and scarcity, right? Whatever you focus on expands. Your brain cannot detect if you're focusing on something positive or something negative. Your brain can't tell the difference. So I want you to think about that and remember that. Whenever you're having a negative thought pattern in your brain and you're thinking about something, remember, like you're saying, you know what? I'm watering this plant. I'm watering this doubt plant. Like whatever it is, whatever you focus on expands. So now I want you guys to, again, I started off this conversation with telling you guys, I want you guys to be in the driver's seat of your business. I want you guys to be in the driver's seat of your life, right? So a lot of the times, unfortunately, we say things like that. I say things like that, but I really want to peel the onion and really go deeper into like what I mean by being in the driver's seat of your business. So I'm going to show you guys. I literally created this on Canva, by the way. And I was like, hey, are you in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat of your life and business, right? The passenger seat, you guys can see, it's probably on the phone, like, it's very passive, doesn't need to be focused on the road, right, as a passenger. And the driver's seat, you're literally sitting in the driver's seat. So you got to pay attention to the road. The driver also is fully responsible. The passenger is not, like, right? The passenger's there for the ride. So look at this. I literally wrote down driver qualities, right? If you want to become a driver, this is exactly what it takes to be in the driver's seat of your life. Take full responsibility for everything. That's a driver quality. You got to take full responsibility. Responsible for the good and the bad, by the way. Looking at yourself in the mirror and saying like, man, I did that. And I did that too. Like all the bad stuff. And that was one of the challenging things for me. When I started to live a life of integrity, I started to look at my life and I'm like, man, all the bad stuff, it's my responsibility too, right? Also, somebody in the driver's seat doesn't blame anyone else outside. Like you're responsible 100%. Also, always, a driver always looks at what did I learn? What did I learn? That's a quality of a driver, right? And a driver also believes like life is happening for me. Life is not happening to me. Life is happening for me. That's a driver's quality. And there's always resources. There's always enough. That's again a driver. Likes accountability. A driver likes accountability, right? It doesn't run away from accountability. I like accountability. Also, willing to allow others to contribute, right? This is a big one that I had to break through a lot as well, and especially early on in the business. I had a hard time allowing people to contribute to me, right? I was like, no, I'm going to figure this out. And good people with good intentions wanted to contribute to me, and I would block myself off. I would put myself in the passenger seat. No, that person wants this, blah, 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 blah. No, allow people to contribute to you, right? Humility. Right? Having a humble mindset, keeping your feet on the ground. That's another quality of a driver. A driver also believes that I create my destiny, right? That's something a driver believes. Loves personal development, obviously. Optimistic, self-accountable, self-motivated, confident, believes in self, embraces collaboration, believes in abundance, has a calendar, hungry, coachable, resourceful, self-aware, proactive, goal-oriented, decision-making skills, positive mindset, emotional intelligence, continuously learning, financial responsibility, assertiveness, focus on health and well-being, grateful, integrity, creative, and gracious or graciousness. Those are the qualities of a driver. Cool. You guys got that part, right? You guys get that, right? I want you guys to just hear like, okay, cool. Like this is what, when I'm in the driver's seat, this is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to be in the passenger seat, right? This is also a big one, guys. I want you guys to pay attention to this because this is where you're going to catch yourself. And this is where you're going to actually be able to say, no, 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 no. I'm not in the passenger, no longer in the passenger. Check this out. When you're a passenger, you're blaming the interest rates. Oh, interest rates are too high, right? That's when you're in the passenger seat. Oh, we don't have enough inventory. Again, you're in the passenger seat. There's not enough buyers, passenger seat. Not enough sellers, passenger seat. Homes aren't selling, passenger seat. Homes are selling too fast, passenger seat, right? Too much competition. This is not for me. I'm not good at sales. The economy, the government, lack of direction, depending on others, reactiveness, right? Avoidance of challenges, fear of change, right? Lack of self-belief, limited risk-taking, right? Like, taking everything super calculated, short-term focus, right? Negative mindset, blames other people, literally, right? As a passenger, I'm blaming everybody. Like the driver did that. I didn't do that. My company, right? A passenger blames the company. A passenger blames the organization. A passenger blames the team. A passenger blames the team leader. A passenger can also blame the sponsor. The passenger can also blame the leads. They're like the leads. It's a freaking leads that it's a problem, right? Or I don't know what to say. Again, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. Like if you didn't have Google or ChatGPT to Google everything and answers for everything, right? You always have the answers for everything, guys. Or how about this one? No time. I don't have any time. Is that true? No, it's not. No resources. No one wants to help me. I don't have leadership. It's not fair. I don't have any control. Believes in scarcity. Excuse maker. So the moral of the story is do not be a passenger unless you choose to. But I want you guys to notice the differences, right? I want you guys to notice what the driver and what a passenger looks like. And this is a big one. I wanted to bring this up. I just did a video about this. Wanting something you didn't work for is called entitlement. Wanting something you didn't work for is called entitlement. So you guys, each and every single one of you, have all of the power within yourself to create everything. Right now, you know what a passenger looks like, what a driver looks like. And I know that none of you here are entitled. You guys all are in the driver's seat of your business. Now with this awareness, will you walk out of this training in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat? Like comment into the chat. I want to see who's going to walk out of this training in the driver's seat or in the passenger seat. And I won't judge you if you say you want to be in the passenger seat. It's cool. It's comfy to be in the passenger seat, right? Bernadette, Marciela, Patty, right? Driver. I see a bunch of drivers in here. Drivers, I see a bunch of drivers. All right. So like maybe like 10 of you. Literally, Rashad is driving. Neil saying I'm a driver. Jackie, driver. April, let's go. Come on now. Driver. In the backseat with my driver. Exactly. Right. Driver. Designated driver. Let's go. Even a designated. Oh, I have a new slide for that. I'm just kidding. I'm going to create a designated driver's, slide, guys. But thank you guys for looking at that. I want you guys to just walk away with power, right? Because if we don't catch yourself, like you're going to be on the passenger seat. You're like, oh, well, no, the interest rates. Oh, the economy. Oh, this. No, you guys are all drivers, right? So now you know the truth. Now you are aware, and now you have a choice. The power is in your hands, right? Tiara said, driver in the Lambo. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, let's go, right? This is a really good quote I wanted to share with you guys. Success consists of going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm, right? As you are in the driver's seat, you will encounter failures. You will encounter setbacks. You will encounter losses. And that's part of the process. But the thing is that you cannot like move your enthusiasm away, right? If you have a freaking an escrow that just canceled, right? Or an appraisal that didn't come in, or a lender that dropped the ball or whatever, right? And now you have to talk to your next client. Guess what's going to happen most of the time if you're unaware and you leave yourself in the passenger seat? You start to blame other people. You start to blame everything else. And you bring that energy to the next conversation. And guess what happens? That next conversation also goes downhill, right? So you guys got to keep your energy. You guys got to keep your enthusiasm. And you got to keep yourself positive in the driver's seat, that understand that everything in life is happening for you. And you have to keep that enthusiasm, because that enthusiasm is what's going to be magnetic. It's what's going to get you guys more business. So I'm going to get you guys. Oh, here's a picture of me growling, literally. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give you guys some productive strategies here. All right. So guys, if you guys are not part of the Revenues programs, by the way, Limaini that's in this call, she's literally received 3 referrals already from Revenues. 3 referrals, and they're all in the $1 million price point. If you guys are not certified with Revenues, by the way, you guys are literally sleeping on this opportunity. There is so many opportunities for you guys, right? So you got to get certified for affinity, relocation, REO, and express offers, and make it rain. Like, get certified, get your certification done. Follow up. If you have had these certifications, follow up with the directors of the program. Make sure you tune into that workplace chat. This QR code is leading you guys directly into the chat where all of these programs are hosted. But you guys got to all get certified. These are leads, free leads, right? Everybody wants leads. This is the way to get leads. This is another one. Take a picture, screenshot this thing. I get a bunch of people that always ask me, Leo, where do I get leads? Where do I get leads? Well, there's plenty of leads, but if you want to get more leads, this is another referral site where you guys can get literally leads on all of these different platforms, right? So take a picture, sign up for all of these, and make sure that you guys save this, screenshot this, and I hear some background, by the way. Here we go. If we can mute that. We join and then get certified. Yes, Natalie. Yeah, you join and you get certified. For these are just general referral sites, by the way. So did everybody have a chance to screenshot this or take a picture of this, right? Because that way I can move on. Make sure you guys sign up for all of them. These are all referral sites for free. Okay. Cool.
Do you have a clear picture for the ones on the right?
That's the only picture I got right there. Yeah, sorry about that. Thank you so much though.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you got, I'll email it to you guys, so maybe it comes out a little bit better on the email, hopefully. But I think they're kind of like almost the same here, left and right. So just take a picture of that. Okay. So now, as you guys know, I'm very active on Reels, right? Who's seen videos that I've done before, right? A lot of you. Do you guys know that I was challenged by my coach, right, Natalie? You know that I was challenged in November to do 2 videos a day. That was my coach. My coach literally challenged me. Thank you so much. Like, he challenged me, said, do 2 videos a day. You know how many videos I've done since then to now? 460. 460, right? So I don't want you guys to ever tell me you guys don't got time for videos. Like, seriously. Like, none of you guys have the excuse. Like, because obviously all of you said that you're drivers, right? Thank you guys for the feedback. But I want you guys to see some insights. Check this out, right? And I'm not like an influencer or nothing. I'm just like literally doing a ton of work on these platforms. But look at Instagram. I have 44,000 people look at my platform, right? In the last 30 days, right? 44,000 just on Instagram. Then on my Facebook Reels, I get 11,000 just in the last 30 days, right? And then on my YouTube channel, I have 5,400 people watch my videos just in the last 30 days, right? So I want you guys to show you guys some stats. I'm like, okay, I'm doing all these videos. Like, this is the stuff that I see, right? So get out there and do videos. Like, this is like free stuff, by the way. You guys can do it once a week. You guys could do it like daily, like however you guys like, but just make sure you put yourself out there. Do not overthink it, by the way. My videos are not perfect. I'm just doing organic stuff that resonates with me. Or if you see something that's working really well for somebody, rip off and deploy, do it, copy it, right? Do it with your own sizzle, but literally do that. So the next thing is that if you guys are not using an email, and you guys are keeping your customers in touch, like I want every single one of your customers to be following you on all social media. because that's literally like a database that is alive that you get to cater to. But the other thing is that I want you to get people into your email list. You can use KV Core or use MailChimp, whatever you guys want. But I want you guys to send out emails to your customers. They have to see emails. I wasn't a big believer of email before either. Okay. So if you guys think, look, does email even work? Well, guess what? I got 25,000 people on all different, like this is just showing you guys one group. And this is 38% open rate, right? Just one of my groups of emails. So this is huge. This is huge, guys. Use email, right? And you guys, I was doing it once a week before, and then I started doing it daily. And you guys all probably get my emails all the time now, right? Again, when somebody comes into my ecosystem, they're going to see me on social. They're going to get a text from me. They're going to get email. I'm literally blitzing everybody that's in my ecosystem. So use it. These are really good apps, which you guys all should already be aware of. If you're not, make sure you guys use these. ChatGTP, you guys all have to use ChatGTP. If you're not using ChatGTP, you're already behind the ball. My newsletter, a lot of my stuff, everything I'm doing it on ChatGTP, right? KV Core, guys, you guys all get that platform. If you guys are not using it, again, you're like, that platform alone is $700 a month. You guys got to use it. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, right? And that's what I do. I do my Instagram Reels. The same video, I put it on YouTube Shorts. The same video, I put it on LinkedIn. The same video, I use it on TikTok. And the same video, I posted, I think on, I actually use captions, right? Again, actually not again, but like, remember this, use captions, because one of the things that I do now with this new Threads app, right? That you guys have probably all heard about, Threads. So I take my captions app and I take my video and I can literally get the transcript and I copy and paste that into my Threads. So captions app, if you guys are not using captions on your videos, you guys are also losing a lot of people like looking at your stuff. Most people don't actually even listen. They just read. So captions, by the way, it's an iPhone, it's an iPhone app. So you guys want to download it on your iPhone. But Captions app is such a powerful tool, guys, because this will literally, like, you can record a video, like I can literally record it in 10 seconds and literally have captions embedded into my video, like within 20 seconds. It's really fast. What I like about Captions also, it has AI built into it. Okay, so if you guys decide and say, well, I'm not confident on what to say, I don't know how to talk about, the buyer programs, the seller like whatever, you can go to Captions app and literally say, create a buyer video for me, and it'll give you the script. And all you got to do is read it off of the teleprompter. Captions app will do that for you. Okay. Also, let's just say you want to read it off of a piece of paper and you're not like, let's just say like I wanted to record myself and I'm reading my script. I'm not looking at the camera, but that looks weird. Guess what Captions app does? The AI corrects it so it looks like I'm looking directly at you on the camera. It corrects your eyes, right? So yes, it does. It corrects your eyes. So you can literally be looking to the left, to the right, up or down, and it'll literally look like you're staring directly into the camera. Captions app. That app is like extremely valuable. Also, for those of you that are working with different types of clients that are multi-language, right? Spanish, English, whatever language you want to talk about, it has all the different languages. So you can make the video in English and you can translate it in Spanish on your captions as well, if you wanted to do that. Okay. So in stories, Canva, by the way, this presentation you guys are seeing, I created it on Canva. I love Canva. You guys should be using Canva for everything. And CapCut is how I make like that little video that I just did with the interest rates. Like, so we don't running down the street. I literally used CapCut. That's what I use, right? So I use that app. And by the way, I'll open it up for questions here shortly as well. Also, if you guys are intimidated and you guys don't want to put your face on the videos, guys, use video tours of properties, right? Many of you guys are seeing this on social media, by the way. Look at how many views: 139,000, 11,000, 19,000, 88,000, 23,000, 25,000 video views, right? So if you guys don't want to get your face on the video, just go tour Like, this is my challenge for you guys. Go tour 5 properties, like as soon as possible. Do videos for each one of them. Use CapCut or one of those apps and then post it. You don't even have to include your face if you don't want to, right? For those of you that are like, I don't know, I didn't dress up today or blah, 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 right? Whatever, right? This is a really cool way for you to get a bunch of business. So if you guys don't do it and you guys are not going to sit there and go actually do the tour, use Posting Agent. Many of you guys have heard me talk about this. Posting Agent is a service that with $99 a month, you guys can literally have postings for you on beautiful listings on your platform, and you get the first 30 days for free. $99 a month. That's it. So again, you do the video, you record it yourself, but if you're not going to do it, go ahead and hire a Posting Agent and they will do it for you automatically, because property tours is by far the most powerful tool that I've seen to generate leads in combination with KV Core. And yes, you can post properties that are not yours with permission, right? So what I would encourage you to do is reach out and say, hey, Leo, can I do a video on your property? I'm like, yeah, sure. Go ahead and promote it, right? So just ask people for permission, right? Do the right thing there. The other thing, these are the top books that I recommend, right? If you guys want to develop yourselves, right? Because I always talk about development. Unlimited Power, The Everyday Hero Manifesto, The Law of Attraction, You Are the Placebo, New Earth, right? Take a picture of this really quick. But these books I've read, I love these books. And so I just wanted to share some of my favorites. Seminars. Oh, actually, let me go back. I saw you holding up the camera there. There you go, April. Go for it. Go for it. My bad. I was like, all right, cool. Thank you so much. Seminars. Also, Unleash the Power Within. Landmark, right? I'm a huge proponent for Landmark. Advance, the forum, the communication, and also Joe Dispenza. I literally just went to 2 different events with Joe Dispenza. Okay, so these are the seminars. Take a picture of it. Go to these. Ask me questions after about this. Our stock is $24.62 as a company, 3.7 billion in market cap. So congratulations to all you shareholders here at EXP. And powerful trainings that we have coming up. Terry is going to drop in the link here shortly. That way you guys should have also received an email and also should have received a text. But if you guys didn't, Terry will drop that in here. And also, I'm doing a live event this week here in Huntington Beach, California. I have multiple people that are all like investors, wholesalers, flippers, right? I have Adrian Hernandez, Omar Alfaro. I got Chris Gomez, Miguel Aguilar, Ryan Mitchell, Mr. Shapiro as well. This guy right here, 40 billion in sales in his career, 40 billion with a B, right? And Miguel Aguilar, he owns self-made facilities as well. So he owns gyms and also does real estate. Chris, his company, they bring in $45 million in revenue on a yearly basis. Omar Alfaro, him and his team do 350 units a year. And they also flip and wholesale a ton of properties. Adrian Hernandez, also broker, owner, flipper, investor. This event is going to be free, by the way, August 3rd at 3 o'clock, the ocmeetup.com. That's where you guys can get registered. If you guys also want to go to an in-person training and you guys want to learn industrial, this is also another big opportunity. Louis and Galen are going to be doing something in LA that is going to be live in the actual industrial property. You're going to be learning how to get industrial and also how to capture leads in industrial as well. So
And free tacos.
The what? Who said something?
And free tacos.
And free tacos. Come on now. Like, seriously? I should have just said that. I should have literally just had the pictures of the tacos right there. That's it, right? So also, we got Miss Marilu Bailon as well. She's a top producing listing agent. She's going to be she's our week number 12. We're going to be interviewing her. She schedules listing appointments every single day. Her and her team, they do about 70 listings a year. And we're going to be doing this training at 12 o'clock this Wednesday. So make sure you guys register for that. But I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen. I just want to open up for Q&A because I know I shared a lot of stuff. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Again, I wanted to change the format a little bit this week. I wanted to change it up, but I want to open it up for ahas, questions. Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Cool.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
This is Tara speaking here. So the ocmedia.com, that's where we would go to get registered for the August 3rd event.
Correct. Yeah, the OC meetup. Yes, correct.
And then
Yeah.
also, what was, you said that site was to get leads was Reno or to get a certification?
Yeah, for sure. So that is Revenos.
Revenos,
Program. Yeah,
gotcha.
Revenos program. So you have to, let me see. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and post the OC meetup in the chat here really quick, just so you can see that. And then I will share the this, which is the Revenos program, right? Since you asked about this one here, I'm gonna go back to this one. Make sure you use the QR code with your phone, and you actually go to the workplace group, because you're gonna have to go into the workplace group, and inside of the workplace group is going to be information about how to get certified. You're going to want to use your EXP login email and password, by the way, to log into your workplace app. So great question. Cool. Awesome. Questions. All right, guys, or ahas or comments or anything about the driver's seat or passenger seat that I talked about, right? I know I got a bunch of drivers in this call always, but let me go ahead and see. I'm reading this stuff, but go ahead and feel free to interrupt me. Just unmute yourselves if you like, or April, go ahead.
Okay, I saw something about week 12. Are those recorded, the Zooms recorded, and how do I get like started number 1?
Great question. So I just dropped into, so I have what's called the Think Bigger Mastermind group, and all of the recordings are in this group. So go ahead and add yourself to this group. You can go back to all the first 11 weeks because we're already on like the end of it. So you can watch week number 1 through 11. And then this Wednesday, we're going to be doing live week number 12. So great question. Thank you so much. Cool. Awesome. Questions, ahas, comments, or maybe you want to declare your goals. Like, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to open it up for you guys. Mr. Louis, what kind, are you going to have some vegan tacos though? Like, seriously.
Just for you, we're gonna have some vegan tacos, brother.
It better not be no onions and cilantro only either.
And you know what? I want to open up something for you guys. I've been having a lot of agents send me over some properties, some commercial properties that they're not able to take to the finish line or help, or they need help with. You guys have any commercial clients you guys have, let me know. I'm paying a referral fee. You guys don't have to do anything, but if you want to come on board and work the deal together, I'm cool with that too. But here's one thing, guys. Just like what you said about sharing the listings, Leo.
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm gonna open it up where you guys can go on the OM on the flyer with my commercial listings. And I'm talking about mixed use, like 5 apartment buildings with 2 retails on the bottom. That is achievable for a residential agent. So Leo, have them reach out to me, man. I'm here, ready to go.
Drop your number. Yes, go ahead and reach out to Louis, guys. If you guys have any sort of deal you guys want to work out, drop your phone number in the chat if you can, Louis, just so way people can reach out to you. But thank you for sharing that. Looking forward to the events. So again, we got a couple more minutes. I want to open it up. Anybody have a question, an aha, a win? Somebody want to declare their goals for the week, or you have a question about the actual training? I just want to open it up for you guys. Not everybody at once, though.
Okay, sure. So this is Tara again, because I'm over here taking notes. As far as getting into the training with the industrial, how do I go about doing that again?
Great question. So Mr. Louis, if you could drop into the chat, thank you, Neil. Appreciate you, man. If you could drop, hey, Neil, by the way, bro, I switched it up. So we didn't do the mortgage update, but what's going on in mortgage, bro? Just give us a quick little rundown on what's happening in mortgage this week.
No worries, Leo, man. I just got to say that was, I think, one of the best trainings I've ever heard. The information and application that we can immediately put in, just outstanding. So thank you so much for taking your time pouring this into us. Yeah, just super quick. Amazing news, actually. If you guys want to kind of look at the data, and Zillow reported that through June, home values have increased 4.8% this year. That means if you annualize that looks like 10% appreciation for the year. That's despite the highest interest rates we've seen in recent memory. What we want to make sure we help our clients understand is, even at a very conservative 6% appreciation, that means buying a $500,000 house, you're on pace for $30,000 in appreciation your first year in the property. That's an unbelievable return on someone's investment. Even for someone to say, I want to wait till interest rates drop. Any interest rate savings cannot produce $30,000 in 1 year. You're leaving money on the table by not participating in this market. Second part of that is just imagine what can and will happen to appreciation when those rates start coming back down. It will create even more of a feeding frenzy that people want to get out in front of. The last thing I'll share is keep in mind the Fed was very clear. Their biggest concern to the financial outlook of our country, our weapon of mass destruction, if you will, was inflation. As inflation comes down, the bigger concern is recession. Signs of recession are kicking in, which is going to put pressure on the Fed to bring interest rates down. There's a big trucking company, Yellow, who just closed their doors, let 30,000 people go because they couldn't refinance their debt because rates were too high. They waited too long, couldn't make it happen. Stories like that puts pressure on the Fed. Hey, we need to offer these kinds of businesses help in terms of interest rate reduction. It is right around the corner. Appreciation going through the roof. Rates about to come down. It's like the perfect storm. Incredible opportunity for our clients. We got to get out in front of it.
I appreciate you, Mr. Neil. Thank you so much for dropping that heat. That's good news. Thank you. Awesome, guys. So drop your information, by the way, in the chat, Neil, just in case somebody has a question, they can reach out. He has some really great products also for self-employed individuals. Also, Limaidi, if you are available to share, I don't know if you are, but if you could share about your leads that you just got through Revenos, that'll be fantastic. If you could just share like your kind of like experience.
Yeah, so I've been certified with Revenos for a while, but recently they amped all of their partnerships that they have. So they have a really big partnership with Home Story that doesn't only include Chase, but it also includes other banks and other partners. So these are basically pre-approved buyers that are pre-approval on hand, find me a house. And through EXP, you're able to partner, take on the lead. And I think it's 25 to 35%, depending on the referral source. But they're literally pre-approval on hand, find me a house. They trust their bank, whoever they were referred by, so they automatically trust you. And just this past week, I got a buyer that's shopping for 1.2 million and a buyer that's shopping for, she's upgrading. So she's actually selling her house and gonna buy as well. And that was just last week.
Congratulations, right? Thank you so much for sharing that, because again, right, that's a huge success story. They're quality leads, right? Like every single person she's talked to, like I hear the conversations, I'm like, man, that's like a super solid, like ready to go, like client. So make sure that you guys sign up for that. Also, my last request, guys, before, we're kind of coming into conclusion, but look, we have a beautiful community here where we can all hold each other accountable. So let's not allow one another to go into the passenger seat. Okay. I want all of us to stay in the driver's seat of your business. And if you catch yourself, again, be in the driver's seat and just remind the person, like, hey, you just pivoted over to the passenger seat. Let's get you back in the driver's seat, right? I want you guys to remind yourselves of that, because you guys have that level of awareness. And the difficult part is not knowing, but it's actually applying it every single day. You guys bringing it to your living reality. So I think there was a question about certification. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe Limaidi, if you could chime in.
Yeah, so people could get certified, I believe, during any time, and it's at a certain fee. So go on the Facebook Workplace for the Revenos program and REO Affinity and all that good stuff. But also, if you guys are going to EXPCon in October, they do free certifications there, and they're express certifications. So
Yes.
versus taking all the hours to do it online, you could literally do it in 3 hours and get it done and get certified at EXPCon. So if you didn't go for absolutely anything else, go for that. It's a big opportunity. There's also REOs that are going to start to get released through the REO Affinity program. So that's going to be a huge opportunity too, but you have to be certified. So definitely go to EXPCon and do it if you're not able to do it before.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. EXPCon, guys. EXPCon is coming up. So yeah, you get a fast tracking of the certification. So
hey, Leo, and I just wanted to say one thing more,
yes, sir.
guys, is I'm going to be speaking at the REO in Dallas, the 5-star REO event in Dallas. And I'm the only commercial, me and Galen, the only commercial brokers, agents that are going to be speaking over there. So be expecting some good stuff, guys, coming out of that. They're going to be giving us some not residential, but they're going to give us some multi-units to sell, guys. And you guys reach out to us.
I have a request, Mr. Louis. I have a request. After you go to this convention, we got to do a class about it and then share with us everything you learned. So let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Anybody else that wants to either declare goals, or share an aha, or anything you guys want to share before we wrap up? I want to leave it open here for another minute.
Leo, I got something.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
I don't really have anything really that important, but I really want to say something that I seen the other day. It was online. It was a quote by Alex Hermosi. And because I've been kind of confused about everything with the real estate game, I'm a newer agent. And this is what he said. He says, if there's two paths in your life that you want to take, never take the one that you'll be comfortable with, but always take the one that you can tell a story for the rest of your life. That's basically all I have to say. And I'm just trying fiber now, trying to do everything, going on runs, doing walks. So if anybody's feeling sore, if anybody's feeling down, I really suggest you guys go do runs. You'll get a clearer day, clearer mind, everything better.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, brother. I appreciate you sharing that valuable, powerful quote, and great job, man. Because I see you out there taking action, posting the videos, right? Doing the door knocking. So congratulations on everything you're doing, brother. Appreciate you. Cool. Anybody else maybe have something to share, a comment, an aha, or you want to share your goals or anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, sorry, Leo. I
Hello.
got Express offer certified.
Mhm.
So what's the best way to utilize that?
Express offers, great question. So Express offers, the best way to do that, either you want to use KV Core to like promote the Express offers angle, right? So you can invest on like there's a program literally where you can promote directly Express offers, because Express offers is literally catering to sellers that want to sell their properties cash. So that's going to be one. So you can advertise on KV Core and go through Express offers. Or number two, this is something awesome to have obviously in your tool belt when you're either door knocking or you're making calls to sellers, because you can literally tell them like, hey, I can get you a cash offer within the next 72 hours, which you can, right, with Express offers. So that would be another one. And then also there is leads that come through from EXP. So make sure that you contact the director of the program, and then just you guys got to follow up with them. Like, hey, do you have anything for me? Right? Like you guys, this is like everything else in life, right? We gotta stay top of mind with the directors. We gotta stay top of mind with everybody. Tell them I got my certification. I work this area, right? So make sure you reach out to them. But that would be, Brittany, to answer your question, a couple of different ways that you would use Express offers for.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question. All right, one more minute. Any other comment, question, aha, anything else? Going
Hey,
once.
Leo, William here. I'm in Puerto Rico, and I've got a meeting with Brent Grove today. So great opportunity to collaborate and learn from one of the best.
That's what I'm talking about. I was going to say, bro, are you back from vacation? No, you're not. You're still in Puerto Rico.
I'm not leaving until I meet with Brent Grove.
Bro, that's a huge opportunity, man. We'll take a bunch of notes and bring back the nuggets, bro.
Will do, brother. Thanks.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, that's the cool thing, right? When you guys are traveling, make sure you let me know, because I can probably connect you with somebody, whether you guys are in Spain and Dubai. I mean, we got people everywhere all around the world, guys. So you guys should be connecting with the leaders and the directors of everywhere in the world. So cool. That's it, guys. So I just want to say again, thank you so much. My last thing for all of you guys, if you guys are going through something, you guys need some, just need to talk to somebody, feel free to reach out. Don't suffer in silence, guys. Like, don't like just sit on the sidelines and be on the passenger seat. If you guys need absolutely anything, please call, reach out, and we're one phone call or a text away to help. So God bless each and every single one of you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next training.
Thank you, Leo. Have an
Thanks,
amazing day.
Leo.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.